Hi, dear cricket fans. This is Ram, your host, with Cricket Happenings. We are looking at the second day's play in the third Test match of the Airtel Test Series played at the Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium here in Nagpur. Well, India are absolutely pretty well placed now. In fact, they are the ones who are dictating terms as far as this Test match is concerned, with India finishing the day at 292 for 2. Sachin Tendulkar is just 43 away from getting to his 50th Test century, and Rahul Dravid, the old war horse, is battling along, not out on 69. And also, India's innings was built around that beautiful opening partnership between Virendra Sehwag, who played a wonderful knock of 74 as is usual, and Gautam Gambhir joining in, showing some classy strokes in his score of 78. So all the four people actually reached 50s, and India finished at a very healthy 292 for 2 in reply to New Zealand's knock of 193 all out in the first innings. Well, now we are going to look at what really happened here on the second day at the Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium here in Nagpur. Well, as you know, Brendan McCullum had Tim Southee for company, and I was saying the other day in my analysis that probably Brendan McCullum should be going the full distance. Well, that was not to be. Ishan Sharma had other ideas, and in fact, Ishan Sharma had the better of the bounce because he got some good bounce on the pitch there. And in fact, Brendan McCullum was absolutely surprised. He tried to cut one, and Dhoni behind pouched the catch, and Brendan McCullum was walking, caught Dhoni, bowled Sharma for 40 of 84 balls with 4 fours. After that, Andrew McKay was again a victim of Ishan Sharma, as Ishan Sharma went and cartwheeled Andy McKay, who was actually making his debut yesterday. His off stump went cartwheeling with a ball that came in, and he was gone for 5. After that, well, he was Chris Martin joined in, and Tim Southee decided that, as you know, Chris Martin is a duck specialist there. So Tim Southee decided to take matters in his own hands, and he started clubbing sixes there. In fact, he clubbed Pragyan Ojha for a beautiful six on the onside. Harbhajan Singh was hit magnificently by Tim Southee for a six, and 3 sixes from Tim Southee in a very, very quick 38 after once Andy McKay departed. He took, as I said, he took charge of proceedings, and he plundered 38 of 68 deliveries, 2 4s and 3 6s. But Pragyan Ojha actually had him, as Tim Southee went for one more stroke. This time it was high in the air. Virendra Sehwag took the catch, and it was all over for New Zealand. And Chris Martin, the duck specialist, was not out on 2. So 193 all out New Zealand. And the bowling figures: recent 12 overs, 4 maidens, 2 for 28. Ishan Sharma, 18 overs, 4 maidens, 4 for 43, was the best yesterday. Pragyan Ojha, 19.3 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 57. And Harbhajan Singh, 17 overs, 2 maiden, 1 for 59. Well, India started their reply. Gambhir and Sehwag started off. The bowlers, Chris Martin was good. Chris Martin was actually trying to bowl on the rib cage to Virendra Sehwag, and that was very interesting thing which was going on, because Sehwag definitely was not really looking very confident when he played that, because Chris Martin actually hit him on his hand there with the red cherry. And as you know, when the red cherry is absolutely new, how it pains. And after some, in fact, some painkillers were actually put in on Sehwag's hand, he recovered and he started. And Virendra Sehwag, as you know, he never allows any bowler to dominate, and that's what he did. In fact, Chris Martin was sent crashing along to the fence, and then Chris Martin also tried to bounce a few, but on a sluggish surface, Sehwag really decided to go for him, and one of those bouncers, he actually deposited him over mid-wicket for a 4. Gautam Gambhir slowly but steadily grew in confidence, and you know, he started looking that old Gambhir that we know of, probably motivated now by actually being named the captain of the Indian cricket team for the tour of South Africa. He started flowing, and that's what confidence does to a person. That's what motivation does to a person. And Gautam Gambhir came in and started playing his strokes. That was what we all know about Gautam Gambhir. And this was his real knock after coming into form. The way he was actually playing the ball, his feet was moving superbly. He was reaching for the ball and driving. That was good to see. He was cutting well, and he was also playing off his legs well. And he was also, Gautam Gambhir has that Matthew Hayden like walk on and play. He did that too. So that was something which was good as far as both the openers were concerned. And Virendra Sehwag was so good. In fact, he hit Daniel Vettori for a beautiful six. In fact, he just came in. He turned the flick of the wrist was so superb that he just lofted him over the infield, over long on for a six. And after that, Virendra Sehwag's wrists were working superbly. He whipped one of the balls down to the boundary. And the interesting battle was like Vettori and Sehwag. When Vettori actually was trying to bowl on the off stump, and Sehwag actually, as you know, Sehwag plays the late cut very well. And today he employed the late cut with precision as Vettori was cut for a boundary. And after that, Sehwag did it once again to Vettori by actually cutting him for a boundary. So that was some neat strokes which was played by Sehwag, and his whipping was superb. He was just, as you know, Virendra Sehwag, really one of those terrors as far as the opposition is concerned. The way he was playing, it was a real treat to watch. And India finished at 89 for no loss at lunch. After that, after Sehwag another punishing 17 runs once the first session was over, Sehwag was a victim as Vettori got Sehwag to actually hit a ball back to Vettori. Vettori held the catch gleefully. Sehwag was gone. Cotton bowl Vettori, 74 of 73 deliveries, 12 fours and 1 6 in that wonderful effort from Sehwag. After that, Rahul Dravid came in, and after that it was Gambhir and Dravid actually pushing on the score. It was the first wicket actually fell at the score on 113, 1-1-3, and after that it was another century partnership. This time it was between Gambhir and Gautam Gambhir and Rahul Dravid, the wall of India. They also went up almost. In fact, it was not a century partnership actually. It was a 79 run partnership between both the batsmen, in which Gambhir, as I said, absolutely confidence personified. This is going to do a great lot of good as far as Gambhir's batting is concerned, and Gambhir would be quite happy with that. And Dravid was also playing all his strokes, but then Gambhir actually fell to the bowling of Saudi. Caught Taylor bowled Saudi for 78 with 12 boundaries. And after that, it was the maestro Sachin Tendulkar coming in to join Rahul Dravid. And they have already put in a century partnership stand. Absolutely correctly 100, exactly 100. And Sachin Tendulkar definitely looking good for his 50th Test century. The way he was presenting the bat was absolutely straight, a straight blade, just taking the ball, just smoothing the ball into the fence. The way he was playing, the way he was actually flicking the ball, the way he was just rolling his wrists over the ball, it was absolutely only a maestro can. It was absolutely the work of a maestro yesterday, and that work of a maestro has actually left Sachin Tendulkar not out on 57 with 7 boundaries, and Rahul Dravid also matching strokes as far as Tendulkar is concerned with his customary pulls and drives and right on the offside. He was also looking good with not out on 69 with 8 boundaries, and India right now, in reply to 193 all out from New Zealand, 292 for 2 at stumps, we are all looking forward to a Sachin Tendulkar scoring his 50th Test century, and what a moment that will be, because he's absolutely looking good. 43 runs just eluding him, and if Sachin Tendulkar can get to that landmark, and what a sight it would be, what a great feeling it would be for Sachin Tendulkar and for fans all over the world as far as cricket is concerned. So 292 for 2, India finished with at stumps on day 2 in the third test in Nagpur with Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar there. Now also, let's look at the bowling figures. The bowling figures: Chris Martin, 13 overs, no maiden, none for 58. Tim Southee, 13 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 41. Andy McKay, 18 overs, 5 maidens, none for 47. Daniel Vettori, 30 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 101. And Williamson, 3 overs for 18. And Martin Guptill bowled 5 overs for 16. I would like to speak something about certain important things which happened while play was underway at the Janta Stadium in Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium here in Nagpur. Andy McKay would have had a good wicket there with his first delivery in Test cricket. He almost wrapped Gambhir on the pads. It was a loud appeal. The ball really came in very sharply, but unfortunately Simon Toffel didn't raise his finger. Definitely, probably it was something Probably it was a bit high on the pads, and probably the ball was going over the stumps. So what we are seeing is that this pitch is it does not have, I wouldn't say it doesn't have anything. From what I really looked at, I would rather say there's a lot of bounce in the pitch. There is some juice in the pitch which the bowlers can exploit. We saw how the ball is not really bouncing to the expectations. Certain balls like Gambhir and Sehwag left, probably they felt the ball is going to bounce, but the ball either flew high or sometimes it was not bouncing to your expectations. So I wouldn't say there's nothing in for the bowlers. There is something in for the bowlers here who can hit the deck hard, because there seems to be a bit of unevenness in the pitch, and that is what which could really help them. And for India, that would be something which would be they would be absolutely happy about it, because you know that New Zealand are the one who are actually staring down the barrel right now, and 100 runs on now. India actually almost 100. It's 292, so 99-run lead right now, and looking good for more for sure. Because as you know, Sachin Tendulkar is looking good, not out on 57. Dravid is looking excellent, not out on 69. I mean, I would say it's a plethora of batsmen to follow. VVS Lakshman, Suresh Raina, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Harbhajan Singh, number 8, getting 2 successive test centuries now under his belt. What else can you ask for? So India definitely would like to put up a score of 600, maybe not bat again in this particular test. And all eyes would be actually focused on Sachin Tendulkar getting his 50th test century, and wish Sachin Tendulkar, the maestro of Indian batting, absolute good luck. Well, dear cricket fans, this gives me an opportunity now, as the YouTube broadcast still rages on. I would rather talk about the side that has been selected for South Africa. Well, this is the one-day squad, and we have a new captain. All the key men are going to be rested, and the team is going to be led by Gautam Gambhir, who would be the captain of the Indian team while going to South Africa. We have Murli Vijay. Murli Vijay, we know what a good player he is, so he gets an opportunity there. Virat Kohli, another wonderful batsman with a range of strokes. Yuvraj Singh gets an opportunity here, and well, Yuvraj Singh is an automatic choice as far as one-day internationals are concerned. Suresh Raina comes in. Suresh Raina will be there. Saurabh Tiwari, I would be very interested to know how Saurabh Tiwari does, because Saurabh Tiwari, according to me, is absolutely suited for one-day cricket. And really looking forward to see Saurabh Tiwari smacking a few there in South Africa. Ridhiman Saha would be the wicket keeper. R. Ashwin, right arm spinner, has been very impressive right from the playing for Chennai Super Kings and then playing certain one-day matches for India. Praveen Kumar, one of those banana outswingers and in-swingers that he bowls. R. Vinay Kumar, Munaf Patel, Shrikant, Yusuf Pathan, the basher, who is in some very good form in the of late in the domestic season, where he slammed some good runs against. In fact, he smashed 89 of 42 balls against Gujarat, and also scored 95 of 138 balls against Haryana. Not only did he do well with the bat, but he also did well with the ball by getting 10 wickets even though Baroda lost their match against Uttar Pradesh. And then you have Ravindra Jadeja, whom we are all expecting that his batting comes good because he's into the team as an all-rounder. So this is a good exercise for all the youngsters to get a look in. Probably, as you know, the World Cup is coming in 2011, so this is the right time for them to really look up and really, prove a point or two to the selectors, so that the selectors and the captain and the think tank thinks that probably they are the ones, you could actually pick in from the talent and actually rope them in, and then we see them all blooded when they actually come into the World Cup 2011. So that is what it is, dear cricket fans. Thank you very much for your company today, and we are all looking forward to a 50th Test century from Sachin Tendulkar today. Until then, this is Ram bidding goodbye. Thank you.